missing everything. I know you bombed my car.
I'm nowhere near being done with you yet.
We don't know who she is. I'm Sabrina's mother.
This just took an interesting turn.
Maybe we can keep this between us.
Who hurt you? It was a police officer.
I did something, but Zach, you gonna be upset. It's getting juicy.
We know how to make an entrance.
Tyler Perry Sistas returns Wednesday, October 7th at 9. Watch it live on BET.
Hey y'all, it's Grandma Sneezy, and I made a breakdown the trailer for Sistas Season 10B. The trailer starts off with Fatima having a conversation with Danny, and she's like, what am I missing? And Danny's like, you're missing everything, and I don't know if this is referring to her with the incident with the police officer or her breaking up with Tony. I hope that Danny actually does reveal the truth that it was Officer Green that did this to her. I do feel like if Danny were to reveal the truth to anybody, it would be to Fatima first, because that's the one she trusts the most. And that's the one she seems to be the most vulnerable with. Then we see Andy having a conversation with Dr. Cruz, and she's like, I knew you're the one that blew up my car. And Dr. Cruz basically confesses, and he's like, I'm not done with you yet. Andy, why would you sit down with the person that you think blew up your car? Common sense would tell you he's dangerous and he's liable to do anything to you. But I hope that Andy caught that on tape, because that's basically his self-admission and she could use that in court against him. But him basically telling her that he's not done with her yet, I would definitely take that as a threat. And because you don't know what that can entail. Is he not going to stop until he does physical harm to her? Strip everything from her financially. Andy needs to keep her head on a swivel at all times, especially after this meeting with Dr. Cruz, because you don't know what he's planning to. Over at the hospital, we see the girls going to check on Sabrina, and they're met by the doctor and this other lady that's with the doctor. And Danny's like, we don't know who you are. The lady is like, I'm Sabrina's mother. And everybody's like, wait, what? But Sabrina doesn't really talk about her mom like that. She's always been like, I've been raised by my grandmother. Sabrina never talked about her mother, so we don't understand that relationship, but Sabrina's always said that her grandmother is like her mother and she raised her and everything. I'm trying to figure out what could possibly be the reason that Sabrina and her mother had a strained relationship for her not to be raised by her mother, because her mother seems like she's very well off. Girls are definitely not going to take it that well, especially Danny, because Danny thought, I know that Andy's going to try to fight tooth and nail about this, about giving Sabrina's mom any information, but there's nothing that she can really do, because Sabrina's mom is the only biological family member that could do anything for Sabrina. I can say they found the perfect person to play Sabrina's mom, because they do look like they could be related. And it is very nice to see Charlene Brown back on our screens. This is the lady who played Kimberly Reese on A Different World. Then we see Madison and Rich hugging. It looks like they went on a date. And I wouldn't be mad if they did, because it seems like Rich really likes Madison. And he should explore that. I honestly feel like Sabrina would want Rich to be happy. Just know that it's not going to end well once Madison is introduced into the sister circle and she reveals who she's dating or talking to. Then we see Cheyenne and Hayden out on a date. And I really do feel like Hayden is going to catch feelings for Cheyenne, but Cheyenne is only using Hayden. Cheyenne is definitely playing that role of the doting sister, and I think she's trying to use that to her advantage, but I know she's out there trying to scheme and scam, and she's going to try to bring Hayden into the process. It's not going to end well, because once Hayden realizes that he's being used, he's going to end up snitching on Cheyenne, and Hayden and Cheyenne are going to be an entire mess. I can already see. Then we see Danny and Fatima down at the police station, and I think that Danny's there to make a report against the police officer and the whole situation. But of course, the police officer that did this to her is the police officer that's working right now. So of course, she's all in shock and everything. Officer Green can't take rejection for anything, so of course he's gonna have to try to play cool and professional in front of everybody. Over at Danny's, we see Danny having a conversation with Tony, and she's telling him that it was the police officer. And I wonder if she's gonna go into details and say that it was the same guy that you saw over here and the one that you fought. I just hope that Tony will actually be there for Danny in this moment and not try to make this all about him like he tried to do previously. It's not about you, Tony. It's about her and how you can help her heal through this. Over at Zach and Fatima has a conversation with Zach, and she's basically telling him that she did something and he's going to be upset about it. And what she has to tell him is that she found the guy who blew up Andy's car, the one that Dr. Cruz paid the $5,000 to blow up Andy's car, and he was a dumb person to take the money. She found him, she got him beat up, and she did this all while she was pregnant. And she lied to Zach and told him that she was going back to the office because Andy needed her. I won't even be mad if Zach lashes out a little bit, because he has every right to, because Fatima shouldn't be putting herself in danger knowing that she's pregnant. For the first time in 10 seasons, we see Andy actually inside of a courtroom, and I'm so happy. Why did it take this long for her to do this? I don't know. I know that this is the case of Dr. Cruz and his medical negligence against the other pregnant ladies that were at his hospital. I just hope that Andy wins the case and gives the ladies their justice. Then we see the ladies meeting up, including Madison and Cheyenne, and they're spilling all the tea. And of course, Cheyenne has to be the one to say that this is getting juicy. I wonder what they're spilling tea about. Back over at Danny's, we see Officer Green show up at Danny's door, and of course he's mad, and I knew that he couldn't play a professional for so long. He bum rushes Danny to try to get into her house, and I'm like, I'm so tired of this Danny always being physically hurt storyline. Like, can Danny catch a break? Like, she's already had enough trauma. Why do you want to keep adding on to her trauma? I think the writers enjoy giving Danny these emotionally draining storylines, and I'm tired of seeing it as a viewer for real. Then we see Andy having a conversation with Reginald, and I'm like, Andy, the only reason you should be meeting up with this man is for business. If it's for anything else, you shouldn't lead this man on. Then we see the girls all meet up at this team plan, and they're having a good time, and they're having a good conversation, and I'm like, oh, this is so nice. I just hope that this sister circle is less chaotic than the one with Sabrina and Karen, because that sister circle is turmoil. But I do feel like it's going to be some mess once Danny finds out that Rich is talking to Madison. I also wonder how they're going to write in the passing of the actress who played Andy's mom in the show. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen in season 10B. Are you guys excited? Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, turn your bell notifications. Bye!